Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me.
You are now tuned into the Boxing Voice Radio. Join us every Thursday and Sunday live at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
ThaBoxingvoice.com.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Untitled, where we kick back, relax, and just talk about whatever the fuck we want. So, Mike, what's going on, brother? Another good weekend of boxing, another weekend of TBV, killing it, wrapped up. How was your weekend? I know you're out in Arkansas with your daughter, man. How often do you go out there? Tell us a little bit.
Yeah, I go out there. Is that my yeah, that's my shit going on. Hold on 1 second. But yeah, I go visit my daughter 3 or 4 times a year.
How's Arkansas? Never been.
Oh shit, hot as fuck.
Really?
I'm talking about you talking about hot, dog. You ain't been hot until you been down here or fucking Mississippi. For real. Texas too. It's hot as fuck. I went outside today to do some cardio like around the complex.
Yeah.
Like normally, like at my complex, I'm able to do like 5 or 6 because Indiana's not that hot. Shit, today I was like 3 or 4. It was over. It was I was drenched in sweat. But yeah, I mean, but the food is a lot better down here though. It's like what I'm more accustomed to. But that Midwest shit ain't really. It's not really that great. But yeah,
specialty dish in Arkansas.
Fish, fried catfish. If you want some good ass catfish, come on down here. But I quit eating catfish a long time ago, so I like this fish called buffalo fish. It has a lot of bones in it, but this Chinese cat named Tom, he's like fucking 80 fucking 90 years old. Yeah. His tartar sauce and his catfish is fucking awesome. Has a little restaurant like in the hood, but it's fucking great though. All
right. Catfish. Well,
what's a specialty for your area for New Jersey?
I mean, I don't think there's a specialty because there's so many different cultures. New Jersey is very similar to New York in that we have a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? Like if you go to Florida, you may find a couple of Dominicans and you'll find a good amount of Puerto Ricans, but it's not as diverse as here in New York. New York, you'll find everything, you know, especially in the tri-state area. So they have everything, really, all foods.
Gotcha.
I grew up on all foods. I grew up on soul food. I grew up on Latin food, man.
Yeah, we can see it. We can see it back in the day now.
Yeah. I used to love collard greens back in the day.
Used to? What the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, I stopped. I was dating a black girl, so it was a lot simpler. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know where the fuck to buy collard greens, made already. So.
Oh yeah, I don't even buy the shit made, bro. I buy turnip greens and mustard greens. I'm not a big fan of collard greens.
Yeah. So we got a lot of questions. Looks like Untitled is starting to take off. A couple of people dropped their questions.
1 second, but before we get to the questions, you dropped the bomb yesterday. So you were dating a new chick.
Oh yeah, I mean, but I'm dating, bro. So like that's kind of like on the regular. I'm dating somebody else. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm actually it's not a new chick. I'm rekindling an old flame. Ness loves to rekindle old flames. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the process of rekindling right now. Everything is good though. I mean, I can't complain. Compatibility is there. Really, that's all I'm seeking. Obviously, I got to be attracted to you, and body is important as well as sex. But I'm still looking for compatibility.
Now, this wouldn't be the top rank lawyer, would it?
No. You know she's still around though.
I mean, you made a point. You made a point about it yesterday.
Still around, like she, like I mean, her and the Nigerian one. I swear to God, today, because both from Bama have been killing me in the comments. Like, yo, she friend zoned you. Let me go to his comment because Bo from Bama says, Ness, you got friend zoned by the baddie. She cool, but she got you in that friend zone spot. If she talking to other dudes in front of you, coming over, looking sexy, and ain't trying to smash nothing. And look, I get him, right? So I've been trying to ghost the ass. She hit me up today like, oh, you don't want to talk to me? I'm back. My trip is over. I'm in town. Text me. And I just happened to be asleep. I took a nap after motherfucker like 2 o'clock. I was out.
Nigga, you took a nap. I was out of them motherfucker too, bro.
Bro. So she texting nonstop thinking I'm fucking igging her. And in actuality, I'm just napping it up. So the Nigerian baddie is still there, but it's like Ness said a few episodes, man. I'm not even pressing that chick. If it ever happens, she gonna give it to me because she see that I'm losing interest. So she gonna be like, oh, she gonna go in panic mode. Like, what do I do? Because at the end of the day, I'm a fucking catch. She better be knowing what the fuck she's doing. Because, yo, I'm moving the fuck on. Seriously. Like, it's other broads out there. I'm having fun. Yo, the other day, I was in this spot. This little, it's like, yo, Camilo was there too. DJ Camilo was there. So the shit was jumping. I was in the cut at the bar, met up with this other shorty, and it was a good night, man. But I'm telling you, it's a man's world right now, bro. I was out there, right? So we met because I've been doing that lately. Instead of picking shorties up, nah, fuck that. Let's meet. Because if shit don't go right, you go your way. I'm going to keep being single in this motherfucking bar. She came and she was like, I don't know, 35 minutes it took her to get there. So I was already pre-gaming for 35 minutes, but I'm not doing nothing. Again, Ness is a smooth operator. I'm not out there all aggressive. I noticed this shorty with the dreads really eyeing me, but I also noticed she had 2 empty drinks in front. I'm like, oh no, I'm not buying you no drinks until I see you stand up and make sure you ain't no motherfucking olive oil because I need some meat on my bones. You feel me?
I feel you.
So yeah, so like 35 minutes in, you know what I'm saying? I'm surveying the land and I'm getting the receptors is up. You know what I'm saying? The receptors is up, and I'm starting to feel like some sort of communication waves from other women, but my shorty came through and she's fly. She's fly. I swear to God, I would have probably ended up with this girl, but she's crazy. I think all women are crazy. But she's like bipolar. She's like bipolar. One day she loves me, one day she don't love me. Like one day I'm not good enough. One day I'm everything. So for me, I'm just fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got your shit all fucked up because it's like I'm good enough for you today. We might go for a run and you know what I'm saying, end up at my house and I trash and everything is good. Then tomorrow she wakes up regretting like, oh my God, I can't believe I keep doing this. This ain't going nowhere. That's it. It's over. Boom. A week later, back to the same motherfucking vicious circle. So I've been picked up on it and I'm like, yo, you really bipolar. And she don't believe it. But, you know, like I said, I'm just fucking, so whatever. Yeah, man, I got a lot of shit going on. But I'm actually focused on work, as you can see, trying to make it out to more events. Chicago is on and popping. I woke
Is
up
it back on and popping?
Yes, because I was gonna drive. You feel me? Like okay. I couldn't find anything affordable. Even on Southwest, I was finding $900 flights. But yeah, it was meant to be. It was meant to be, bro. I woke up from that power nap. I found something for like $3 something. Then it was like $50 something taxes. So I'm at like $428. I booked that, and it's all one day. So the issue is I gotta leave from New York. So I gotta fucking leave New Jersey early as hell in the morning, drive to New York to catch a 6 o'clock flight. So I gotta be in New York, JFK or LaGuardia, one of them 2 airports at like 4 in the morning. I'll land at like 8. Press conference is at 1. I will rip that shit and then be out because I don't know, fucking I think my flight is at like 8 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? Okay. But I'm gonna just bleed it. I'm gonna be the last one to leave, try and get everything. I was thinking about today. I went for a walk before my workout, and I was just thinking like, what could I ask them? You know what I mean? Just so that I can maximize my time. So, like for Big Baby, obviously I'm gonna go
I'll
and
come up with some shit.
y'all give me the list. Y'all give me y'all questions because for Big Baby, I got plenty of shit. Like first, I'm gonna go obviously Big Baby Adamant. You know, Big Baby Eddie Hearn. Do you feel like he's doing the part? He got Adamant. Now you getting criticized by media. Blah blah blah. Number 3 would be Big Baby on Fury Wilder. Do you believe it is official, or are you of the mind of Eddie Hearn that thinks this is all a hoax? You know, Big Baby Alexander Povetkin and Joshua breakdown. You know, Big Baby Sean Porter versus Danny Garcia breakdown. Canelo, I'ma bleed that shit until they tell me, yo, turn your shit off. I'm not gonna stop because I got to get every fucking dollar back.
Absolutely.
And it's really nothing. I mean, I'm banking on, I swear I'm banking on return on investment. My ROI is on Eddie and Big Baby. Because let's be real, Jesse ain't moving no needles.
No.
Daniel Roman ain't moving no needles. I mean, ain't nobody moving them needles. I mean, it's Eddie and Big Baby, you know what I'm saying? And that's it.
Callum Johnson might draw some attention.
I hope. I don't even know, dude. I don't even know him, so I hope you're right.
I got you.
I hope you're right. Let's go to the next question. We got from True Sob. He's been a long time listener forever and a Patreon forever. Nice and you know, quiet. Doesn't call in, but is always watching. So shout out to True Sob. He says, yo, Ness, are you in Boxing MD cool now? I heard him calling a couple of weeks ago, but you kept it boxing. That's
the guy that called with the whole backstory about you and him. Okay.
That's some shit I would do. Laugh out loud. I'm only asking because I liked when y'all debated boxing topics. Yo, Mike, what song is that in your intro? Also, what hip hop and R&B artists do you listen to that isn't mainstream yet? Hashtag TBB for life. All right, so I'll answer first part. Me and MD, I'm not gonna say that we are cool. I never had an issue with dude. Like these guys melt down live because they're not thick-skinned, and you know, then they regret their actions. Door's always open. It was always open. He called me. No, actually, you know what? Actually, he said some slick shit on Twitter. Something like Ness been ducking me in border wars for 2 years, right? And I happen to be in Florida, and homeboy ain't know. So I was on Twitter. I'm like, bro, I'm in Florida. Send me your address. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk. And he's like, oh, and he puts a geotag location of his location, but it's only a screenshot, so I can't zoom in. I can't fucking GPS it. So I'm like, bro, you bullshitting. You sending me screenshots. Send me the GPS. He's like, nah, I'm in Virginia. So he calls me and we talk, and it ended up being a cordial conversation. He asked all about Matt, yada, yada, yada. Then, you know, he called in after that. So then he was in like Virginia, I think, and he drove up to New York. And he had called me and Doomsday to meet up with us. During his ride, he was going to be taking 95 up to New York, but something happened. He couldn't make it. But yeah, we are cordial again at the very least. So, Mike, what song is that in your intro?
That will be Kevin Gates and Lil Boosie, Crazy remix. And my favorite hip hop artist that's not mainstream. It's a cat that go by the name of Sean Smith. I first came across him on Sway in the Morning. This little kid right here can rap his ass off. If you ever on YouTube,
wait, where's he from? Texas?
Philly.
Oh,
yeah, his name is Sean Smith. He used to go by Young something, but this guy can absolutely rap his ass off. He's like 18 or 20. But right now, my favorite artist would be Big Crit, and my favorite R&B artist would be Trey Songz.
Trey Songz, R&B. I'ma say, I don't know if I got a favorite, but like when I was all in the R&B, Miguel was my man. I know he kind of fell off, but that first and second album was fire.
Yeah, he a bad boy still. I mean, Miguel nice.
Yeah, you know, that was my dude. And mainstream artists, I mean, hip hop artists, that's not mainstream.
I'm telling you, man, if you ain't never heard of Big Crit, Go check him out, man. This
I
cat.
don't really do the mixtape thing.
No, he's not a mixtape artist though. Like he I'm see. See, man, when you down south, bro, that's fucking disrespect, bro. Like you don't know Big Crit.
Big Crit, man.
Bro, Big Crit.
Sound like a gangbanger and not a rapper.
No, bro. Like it's not even like he's not that kind of rapper either. Like he's like one of the real rappers that actually got substance to his music.
Well, I don't know, man. Like rapper is not mainstream. I don't fucking know. I don't know, man. I'm an iTunes dude. What iTunes recommend these days, I'm fucking with. I ain't got time. You know what I'm saying? I'm an on-demand baby. I'm this generation's baby. I need what I need now. And if somebody gonna put it together for me and be like, yo, check out this hot workout playlist or the new fire, I'm gonna just go ahead and press play, man, and shuffle that shit up and go about my day. So next question looks like it's coming from Rob, our co-host out in the UK, says, so Bellew and Jacobs, look, they are fighting on the same night. Do you think it's something that will annoy Jacobs, as Eddie will be in the UK with Bellew and not in the US with Jacobs?
See, I brought that up too.
I didn't even know that was happening. I thought the Bellew fight wasn't even official yet. I thought he was trying to get Usyk.
I mean, he's trying to get Usyk, but Eddie Hearn said it's like pretty much both sides have like heavy interest. So, and that fight would be on the same day as Jacobs, and he would be with Tony Bellew.
Yo, I mean, he needs to be with Bellew because Usyk is the bigger fighter, right? And if he beats Bellew, he'll eventually lead into the Anthony Joshua fight, which is a bigger fight, and it'll eventually do 90,000. Jacobs ain't doing 90,000. Listen, nobody can't be feeling sorry for dudes that ain't popular. You know what I mean? Maybe you need to be out there being a little more social with people. Maybe you need to be out there being on the cameras a little bit more. I don't know. If you want to be popular, if you want to be sour at Eddie for choosing to go with the bigger A side.
And let's be honest, I mean, Eddie and Tony Bellew have a genuine, like, kind of like a friendship. I mean, they're kind of like around the same age or whatever, and the way Tony like talks about Eddie and vice versa, they're like really like more than boxer and promoter.
So we got another one that's gonna require research. I seen it yesterday, late. Excuse me. And I just didn't have enough time, bro. These days, I mean, bro, yesterday was a serious fucking day for me. I should have never jumped out my face and decided to meal prep 3 different meats.
Hey, that shit look fire though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, look at this.
It looked fire. Took everything out of me. Not to mention, I did it all before the show, so I had to leave my kitchen destroyed until after the show. Then after the show, go down there and clean the shit and be done. Like I was just done. So I didn't have time to do the research on this guy, but let me get Jeffrey to give you his name. Jeffrey, are you awake?
Thulani Mbenge.
Oh, that's pretty simple. Thulani Mbenge. I guess the M is super duper silent. This question is coming from Waybe.
How do you spell his name real quick so I can go ahead and try to look him up?
I will forward it to you in the chat.
Gotcha.
So yeah, this comment is coming from our Patreon Waybe. I actually never heard of you, Waybe, so salute. Whether you're new or you've been there, you've just made your presence. He says, what do you think about Bud, Mikey, or Spence fighting? I already forgot this dude's name and how to pronounce it.
Thulani Mbenge.
Thulani Mbenge for his IBO, just to snatch a belt up as an in-between fight. I know he isn't a sexy name, but it's a belt. I respect the IBO. I know that the IBO is like a South African title or an African title, so there's always a lot of like, you know, Jamaicans and fucking wherever. What's this guy's name? What's this guy's name? Fucking one that knocked out Edner Chavosky, Ndongo. You know, fucking Ed Beckos, guys like that always have the IBO. You know, I remember Darchinian had it. But nowadays we got some of these bigger champions repping the IBO, bro. They're repping it.
Hey, man, I have all respect for the IBO belt because every time you see AJ, he reps the IBO, he put it right there in front. Triple G does the same thing. So I mean, these guys actually respect their belt. So I mean, why shouldn't we?
Because we are weirdos and we like to criticize because we got a hole in our face. But I like it the way that Way B presents it as a stay in between. You can still pump it as a unification. You know what I mean? At least the networks can. If the networks wanted to give this belt relevance, they could do Spence versus this guy and call it a unification. You know, let the criticizers criticize, but the networks could paint their agenda. Doesn't HBO do it all the time? Don't they tell you what to believe? Who's the fucking pound for pound? Who's the best? Who's not? So what would be the difference in them telling us that? I don't know. I forgot his name again. Jesus Christ.
Thulani
Mbenge.
Thulani Mbenge, his IBO aren't any good. I mean, the other day we had some sort of South African on HBO, wasn't it? That he just got his ass pulverized. But for the first few rounds, they were talking about he was like a descendant of Sweet Pea. So the network could tell you whatever to sell you whatever. So Way B, I'm riding with you. If Mikey wants to jump up there and get an IBO title so that he can act like he's a welterweight champ too, sounds good to me. If Crawford wants to do it, I'll probably hate on Crawford, to be honest with you, because he's already done this with Undango, and it's like, yo, this guy's going on a South African diet. But whatever, you know what I'm saying? Somebody got to take it.
And this guy is 14-0. He has 11 KOs. His last fight was Diego Gabriel.
Diego Chavez. I did see that. Like, I know Diego Chavez. Diego Chavez gave a hell of a good fight to Bradley, a hell of a good fight to Brandon Rios, a hell of a good fight to, Keith Thurman. I mean, the Rios fight was a little dirty.
This guy stopped him.
And Jamal James did too, though, right? Unless this is a different Diego Chavez. Let me see. Nah, this is it. Jamal James stopped him too.
That'd be a nice fight, Jamal James. Maybe.
I mean, look, it's a guy, and he's out there, and he did something. In 14 fights, he stopped Diego Chavez. We don't know what Diego Chavez has left, but you put him on my radar, Way B. I've never heard of this dude.
And real quick, what I do like about him, he's enrolled in the VADA clean boxing program. So shout out to him.
Yeah, man. 18 in the world, nationality South African, and you've introduced us. Thank you.
Thulani Mbenge.
Time for our my favorite questions. And they always come from Real Niger chick in the UK. She says, "What do guys really want?" So Rob, our co-host, says, "Elaborate." And she says, "The definition of happiness in a relationship from a man's perspective. What makes you happy?" Go ahead, Mike. Don't be all smiling over there. What make the Mike man happy?
Y'all gonna do this right now, huh? Okay.
Because his girl there, so now she's got to hear all the good things she do.
Not even that. Wouldn't take it that far, but I mean, just compatibility. Somebody that you can relate to. Somebody that understands you. And of course, I mean, all guys want to find women. I mean, she can't be ugly by any stretch of the imagination.
You definitely got to be easy on the eyes.
Yes, and I mean, I like smart women. I mean, I like in people that are exactly intelligent. You know what I'm saying? Like
stimulate the mind.
My child's mother, like we didn't have sex for like first 2 years we were together. Shit. Real shit, like real shit.
Hey. Look at right. Yo, let me tell you. Remember, I said I'm rekindling something, right? So that's what we talked about. And it was like, she was like, nah, sex is very, very important. And it's like, it is, man. That's what I told you about them girls that make you wait. It's like, why wait a year? Then you fell in love with this little dick nigga or this wide ass pussy. Like, fuck that. Give me that shit ASAP. Let me test the waters.
See, I was lucky, bro. I got a virgin. So
Damn, you putting in work.
That year,
you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say I do not like virgins. I remember them days. I'm good. I do not need that. That's a headache.
it was hardness. It was very, very hard to stay. You know.
So I mean, look, man, what's gonna make me happy, Naja? At this point, I actually do know. At this point, you know, I'm more experienced. I've lived life, and I've lived life. You know, people hear me on here and they think they know me. I've done more than the average man, man. God has blessed me through my trials and tribulations because you know, I've lived a different life a bunch of years ago that still I never regret, man. I had hella fun being from the street. Did boxing do way more for me? Absolutely. It's opened doors and introduced me to people that I never in my life expected meeting, let alone being friends with, you know, from all over the world. One of my best friends lives in Ohio and we rarely see each other, but, you know, conversation is so official that that's just my dude. That's who I go to for advice. You know what I mean? And never in a million years would I've thought that would have been my friend. So, yeah, I mean, at this point, I've suffered a divorce. I think I know what I want, and I had that, to be honest. I just wasn't aware of it. But you want someone that is supportive, for sure. You know, so someone that is supportive of your dreams and ambitions. You want someone that's motivating. That at least I do. You know, I'm at a stage in my life where I want to be healthy and I want to work out, but I'm a lazy motherfucker that smokes a lot of weed. So like I could easily not work out. So I want a woman that wants to work out. I want a woman that's going to text me and, you know, ask me to wait for her to get out of work and work out because I'm the one with the banging schedule. So I you know, I understand how things work. But I want a partner. I want someone that I could enjoy life with, that we could critique and criticize other people. Cause I'm that dude. I'm like, yo, you see this motherfucker sneakers? Like, what the fuck was he? And I don't want her to be like, why you always talking about people? No, I want her to be like, hell yeah, them shits look stupid. You know, and it's amongst us. You know, it ain't that we out there criticizing the world trying to be Bonnie and Clyde, but I don't want someone that's gonna be I don't know, looking down on everything I do, because I'm a weird individual, very particular. It's motherfucker, bro. I got like, let me tell you how particular I am. I have one of those handle. I don't even know what are they called. It's like all right, imagine a sponge to wash your dishes, but it's attached to a handle that you could fill. Everyone has them nowadays. That you could put the liquid detergent into it, so as you're scrubbing the plate or something, suds come out automatically, right? So I got one of those for my plates. Then I got another one that has a stick that the bottom is like yellow or yellow poof that you clean the cups with. You ever seen those?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, bro.
Now look at my hands, bro. I'm a fucking basketball player. Be honest, I'm still dunking on niggas when I play. So like, I can't fit these hands in no glass cups. So I bought a little stick, clean my cups nice and right. Then I got another one for the pots, right? So if you come to my house and you spend a night and you trying to be cute, you trying to get wifed up, you trying to get Nesta, put a ring on it. Bitch, do not fucking use the pot one in my cups. Now I can full greasy. You know what I'm saying? I got a dishwasher, okay? You want to help load the dishwasher. Don't do shit the wrong way. And then when I motherfucking tell you how to do it the right way, you get upset because I'm reminding you how to do it the right way over and over because you don't want to motherfucking learn. I like shit my way. So I don't know. At this stage in my career, I think I'm going to be single for a minute because it's going to have to be women that could deal with a lot of fucking nessisms. And I got a lot, man. I got a lot of shit. But it's working out better for me because I stay single and there's just so many other, like, you know what I'm saying? You got mad little biddies out there.
The only thing I really particularly about is having cooking my own food. I don't really like females cooking food for me.
Oh, man. Well, I'm going to be honest with you. That's what happened to me to cause me to gain weight. Maybe if I keep cooking for my fucking self, I won't blow up. But nah, I do not mind when a woman wants to cook. Hell no. Let her do her thing in that kitchen, my friend. Let her do her thing.
No, we can do it together. I ain't with the just fucking watching you cook. Nah, bro. I need to know what the fuck you putting in that shit.
Nah, see, this is the thing. Oh, wow. Look at where Mike went. We're gonna have to dive into that one a little later. This is what I used to do in one of my last relationship. You cook, I clean. I got no issues with that. You know what I mean? I'm a 50-50 dude. So Naja, that's another thing that makes me happy. 50-50. Like this lawyer, I don't even want to date her. Every time I go out, I gotta pay. She ain't buy shit yet, Mike. Bitch ain't buy a drink for me. Not a drink. You a lawyer. You easily make it $250,000 a year. You can't buy me a motherfucking drink? Hell no. This weekend, it was all them fights with Bertho and them, right? It's like 5 o'clock. I'm watching a fight. She FaceTimes me again because she got a fucking issue. Who the fuck told her she could FaceTime me? So she FaceTimed me. She's like, you always in the bed. I'm like, I'm working. I'm watching TV. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I'm hungry. So I'm like, come over. I could cook for you. She like, no. Two letters, no. I want something to eat. All right, so what you want? She one of those girls that don't know what she wants. So I already got annoyed. I'm like, look, I can't even deal. I
hate that shit.
I stopped texting back. She starts with the FaceTiming again. And she's just annoying, bruh. She's mad annoying. Like, I can't take an annoying person if we ain't having sex.
So, like what keeps her around?
I don't fucking know because I stopped talking to her, bruh. She the one just keep texting back. I've been stopped talking to her. I've been not meeting up with her. She asked me to take out the. I'm like, no. She said if I'm free Sunday, I said no. She wanted to see me Saturday. I was like, got my daughter. Like, and then she still called when I had my daughter. You know what I'm saying? She was like, oh, I thought you was only having your daughter from lunch to dinner, which I did say that. That's how I know she's paying attention. But I ended up telling my daughter to spend a night. I want to spend my night. I want my princess to be with me. Fuck it. So, you know what I'm saying?
Is she good looking? Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
I'm gonna show you a picture because I know I left my phone in the other room. I know you're gonna think she's fine.
I can't really, you know what I'm saying? I can't. I ain't the
thing is, look, this is the thing. I've been drawn to Hispanic women since 1997, bro. Yeah, I used to date only black girls. And then I had my first Spanish fly. It was over. So you got to do a lot to get my attention. And she is fine because she's another little Jamaican, like she's got like Caribbean descent because she's got that whole Jamaican accent going on. And she's got this beautiful curly hair, but she always got it in braids. Not that I mind, because like I said, ever since I got single, I did get on my black girl phase. But it's like, yo, give me some variety, man. Like, that's what I don't get about black women in their braids. Like, why that shit got to be in your fucking hair for a month? I got to see the same girl for a month. Meanwhile, my Spanish bitch, don't matter what the fuck her name is, she'll throw it in a ponytail today, a bun tomorrow, braids the next day. Like, what the fuck? Yo, y'all being left back. I'm just keeping it real. Y'all being left back. Now, I know they try to switch it up with the wigs, but not everybody is down for wigs. Like, I ain't trying to be beaten and the fucking wig fall on the floor.
You gotta understand, man. Them fucking braids, dog. Them braids ain't cheap, dog. When they get them braids in their head, they gotta keep in there for a month because them bitches run you for real. And I like shit. I mean, it's whatever. It's just up to you. I'm not one of those guys that's like, hey, you gotta have your hair like that. Like, I could care less as long as you look good when you go out. And that's it.
Oh, I'm shallow as fuck, man. I want a bitch to look good. I'm out here working out, eating diets, man. You crazy as hell. If you don't look good, I don't want to kick it. Why? Call me shallow. I don't care. Like, whatever. I mean, why can't I want? If I want the best looking car and the best house, and I want to be the best, why don't I want the best chick on my side? Like,
but you know she look good because you are attracted to her, so she ain't got to be looking like a model every time she go out, does she?
We talking about the lawyer.
I'm just talking about like in general. Like I'm not the guy that like, you know what I'm saying. If I talking to you, then I'm attracted to you. So I'm not about to say that every time we go out.
That's not true. I mean, you must be a nice guy, and I still haven't evolved yet, because I'm not every girl I'm talking to, I'm not attracted. Like, there's different levels of attraction. Like, you could have a motherfucking fat ass, and that's attracted enough for me to want to fuck. Because let's be real, I'm single. Like, yeah, I'm not trying to marry everybody. This is how it works.
I wouldn't say like fucking Romeo and Juliet. I'm talking about
how it works for Nesta. It's always worked this way for Nesta. I just want to fuck. If you made me fall in love, well, then you got that snapper. And it was only a few girls that did that.
I got news for you. Not the only person that thinks like that, Ness. I mean, every guy, when you first see a fucking girl, it goes to your head. Oh, I want to smash.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't have to be attracted to, like, there's different levels of attraction. Like, I could meet a girl and be like, damn. Like the girl I told you I run with sometimes. And I show any one of y'all her, y'all gonna be like, that's wifey. That's a hood term. That's wifey material. But you feel me? But then when you dive deeper, she's bipolar. You got to argue every day. You feel me? So I'm just looking for one that checks all them boxes. And I know they're never going to check all the boxes. So there's some boxes that I'm willing to, you feel me, take an L on. Like, all right, you don't have to have the best body because I like to work out, so we can mold you. We going to get you right. We going to get you right. Them legs skinny, we'll get them right. You ain't got no ass, we gonna get you some squats, girl, because I'm gonna be right there like your fucking coach. You gonna love me. We gonna be best friends because I'm gonna be there to help you get right. So I am shallow, but I'm not. You feel me? I just
Let me ask you a real quick question, since you dated both. Which woman is more confrontational, the Latino or black?
It won't be fair for me to even answer that because I dated black women when I was young. I was, teenager.
Okay, got you.
17, 18. And then any black women that I've slept with as an adult, that was it. It was just like, we fucking. I ain't had no relationship. I'm telling you, there was one that had me, but it was young. I wish I could bump into her again. Khadijah. Damn.
That nigga remember her name.
Hell yeah, light skin. You know I love them red bones too. Red bone black girls is the best. Tell me you ain't Google search Pinky in your life. Fuck out of here.
What you mean? Who?
I'm talking to the general listening public that's gonna lie to themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all know Pinky.
Fuck, yo. I love some red bones. All right, let me see. We got some more questions to get to. Damn.
Hey man, shout out to
that's what I love.
Yeah, shout out to Naja, man. She have a fucking question that just leads into more and more.
Hell yeah. She always take us down a different road. Oh, so we got another one here from Ron. Is this Ron? Yeah, this got to be Ron. He says, favorite fighting video game: Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Tekken, etc. Knockout Kings and Fight Night. You know what? Remember the one with Michael Buffer? Let's get ready to rumble. You don't remember that?
I believe. I don't know.
My age. Fuck. With Afro Thunder. Get the fuck out.
Yeah, Ready to Rumble on Dreamcast.
Yes, I love that one. Obviously, Mike Tyson Punch Out was a classic, and Fight Night, right? Like,
yeah. I mean, it's different levels. Cause like when you just talking about like a fighting game, I'm going with Tekken because Tekken is a fucking classic. But when it's like
Tekken is more of it. Like if you talking that kind of fighting, like I guess UFC. I thought that the classic game for everyone would be Street Fighter.
Mortal Kombat.
Okay, yeah, they did make movies of. They made movies of both.
But like, far as boxing though, like shit, Fight Night is, man. I hate that they fucking canceled Fight Night. That shit is fucking awesome. I love Fight Night. I still play the fucking old version.
I used to, man. That was like one of the last games I played when I used to play video games, bro. I just stopped. Whenever PlayStation had the Blu-ray, remember that? And Jada was like, broke niggas with a PlayStation 4 DVD player, CD player. Oh, man. Damn.
PlayStation was way, way ahead of its time with that PS2. What was the PS3? They had Blu-ray. I think it was PS3.
They were like nice. I had two of them shits. I had like, Blu-ray players too, because they were so nice.
Them bitches
I
like
fell in love with Miss Pac-Man. I used to get high and just play Miss Pac-Man like in 07 for hours.
that's my fucking girl does now. She play fucking Pac-Man on fucking Nintendo all night.
Hours,
fucking,
bro. Yo, Pac-Man is addictive, man. That shit like nicotine, bro.
I mean, my bad. It's Sega.
Oh, Sega, damn.
Yeah, we got like a lot of fucking yeah, man. We got fucking
throwback game
retro games over here, baby. Nintendo, Sega, like bro, like the classic.
I seen like commercials or little things, and you know that it was bringing them back as new consoles. Killer Instinct, what you talking about, Stainless? You know the phone lines open, Stainless, both on Skype and Blog Talk. I think that's Donald. Let me see who's that, but he didn't press 1, so he must be busy. But it's almost time to wrap it up.
I'll forward you that email from Blog Talk so you can see what they said.
Yeah. So Chicago, man, I never been. I don't think. I think I've only been there as a layover because it's a midway point and shit. So this is gonna be interesting.
Good pizza and good Polish sausage.
Yo, I'm gonna share, because I share my successes. I gotta share my sad moments and and really the realization of stupidity, right? Yo, we had this sponsor that used to give us cars everywhere I went, Mike. Everywhere I went.
Damn, that's luxury right there.
Brand new, 2000, whatever year it was, I got that new car. And I just recently find out they no longer want to do business with me. Guess why, Mike?
Why?
Because I was smoking in all them cars, Mike.
Oh, come on, Ness.
Yo, listen.
Did you clean it out afterwards?
I did.
Oh,
and for
shit.
all them years, they never complained. And then one time I emailed like, yo, every time I put in a request, it's taking longer and longer to get approved or it's getting denied. And they hit me back with the long email like, yeah, some of our companies like Mazda and Toyota, basically all of them, bitch. They was all like, man, this nigga smell like weed. Mind you, we used to be cleaning the shit out of it, but I never believed in the whole clean the car shit. But
bro, you tripping.
Yo, but I'm saying I never believed it, but we did it. And so we started to believe the hype, but obviously it ain't true because we lost the sponsor. So now I got to go to Chicago and pay for a rental. It's all what this boils down to. But I didn't want to keep that in. It's been a minute now. It's been at least, I don't know whenever my last one was. And then I got mad of the way that things were going. I should have never asked because they probably would have at least kept giving me 1 or 2 cars. As soon as I asked, they came clean, bitch. And I was just devastated. And then the realization of the stupidity set in. And it's like,
you got to realize not everybody looks at weed the way we look at weed.
Of course they don't. And at the time, obviously, we had Matt, right? So he's all legal and with his paperwork. So I tried to send all that. Still didn't matter. But I just I feel so dumb. Because, rental cars are like $250 easy. Easy, everywhere you go. And that was something that I was really proud of. You know what I'm saying? Being able to post like, yo, Toyota, shout out to Toyota, shout out to Mazda. I was like really proud of that. And I am so sorry. I hope God hears me and hooks it back up because that was a big sponsor and I fuck that up. And every time I travel, I have to remember that. And it sucks. And I've never said anything, so boom, there you go.
It'll come back through for you somehow, some way.
That sucks. I had to book a car today for Chicago because I'm like, do I take an Uber, right? But I had this Uber experience when I was in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? I went to Vegas with the Brazilian shorty, right? She took me out there for my birthday, and I'm like, I ain't gonna get no car. I don't need no car. You gonna Uber it around? We only gonna be smoking, chilling at the pool. Motherfucker, I spent like $300 in Ubers, bro. That shit like
what?
Think about it. You're gonna eat. Your hotel ain't got no restaurant.
Okay.
You eat 3 times a day. That's 3 Ubers.
I don't eat 3 times a day.
You don't eat 3 times a day with it. Well, if you with a girl, you eating 3 times a day.
Okay, I feel you.
I mean, what you gonna do? I mean, it's not like you got to, because I don't really do breakfast like that. But I mean, you gonna eat, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Going to at least eat twice. Yeah, I feel you. But damn, that's fucking $300 in Vegas. How long were you there?
And like 4 or 5 days. She had that.
Okay, I mean that kind of makes sense.
She had that hotel for a minute, bro. She tried to get me out there for a fucking week. I'm like, what the hell? Hell no. Let me see. Actually, we got a caller here. Who is it? It is Donald in Richmond, California. Donald, what up?
What's up, man? I just was listening, and then I heard you say, "Oh, you didn't press 1," and I was like, "Oh shit! Is you taking callers?" I thought y'all was just on here doing a quick little chat up or whatever, you know. But I'm gonna tell you something about that situation you just said about that smoking, because I got like dealer's license and shit, and I be buying and selling cars, and then I got a friend that buy and sell cars, and he smoked big tree, and his tradition is he smokes in every fucking car he buys and gets. And I told him one time, I said, bro, every time he come to me, he pull up and then he want to smoke. And I'm like, I don't smoke. I used to smoke years ago, so I don't got nothing against somebody who smoke. But I said, bro, you gotta realize that when you dealing with somebody who don't smoke, you can't pull up on me and want me to hop in the car with you and tack out with you. I might have to go to work or anything, you know what I mean? I work in an animal hospital. I'm not going to go up in there smelling like tree, even though I could pee in a cup and I'm a pass. But it's just the thing. And then when sometimes he will get really nice cars like Mercedes and stuff. I said, bro, when you get nice ass cars like Mercedes and Benzes and shit like that, I said, you're not. A lot of times when you get your real good money, you get them from people that's not in the hood. So you don't want to have a nice ass Mercedes that you're trying to get 5 or 10 racks for, and a nice white guy or a nice white woman come, and as soon as they open the car door, if it smells like weed in the car, the first thing they're going, oh, okay, no, that's okay, I'll pass. And he told me that happened to him a couple times. I said, did you think about that? He said, oh, you right. I said, you smoking every car you get, huh? He was like, yeah. I said, bro, I said, you got to realize the higher class people that's spending that type of money on them cars, they not finna come buy no Mercedes or nothing from you, or no Benz or a Mercedes ML320, some shit like that. Not what it smell like tree. They gonna say, oh no, that's okay. They might get him in the test drive and play it off and be like, yeah, that's okay, I'll pass. And then he probably be thinking like, why they pass on it? Because you tacked it out. You tacked it out. They didn't want it.
And real quick, man,
I hear you, Donald. Believe me, I regret it. There's not many things in life I regret, but that is one of my biggest regrets. I even emailed them back and I said, yo, Mike, they didn't even take this one. I said, can we do like a 6-month year suspension, maybe? Like, damn, you just gonna cut me off? Like, I'll take a year off and then we come back and try it out. Like, nigga, I learned my lesson. Nah, they ain't beat. That shit got me tight. Just think about it. But Donald, thank you for calling in. Go ahead, Mike. We got one call after.
When another door closes, one opens up. So something will shake. But
it will. I mean,
real quick to Donald's point, like every time that I ever like rented a car, the day before that I have to like turn it in, I never smoke in it, and I always make sure that I clean it out. It's just like something that I know because I'm from the South where people look at weed like it's fucking meth or something like that. So I know how folks feel about it.
Bruh, see, Naja, you said what makes me, that's another thing. Like, I haven't been on a date where I'm not smoking in my car. And if the girl's in there, that's her motherfucking problem if she don't smoke. Because guess what? I'm not about to fake that I don't smoke and then we all in love and now I smoke. And every day you complaining that I smoke because I ain't tell you I smoke and show you how much I smoke in the beginning.
But that's still kind of disrespectful, though. Smoking in a car while somebody's there in there with you that doesn't smoke, even though that it's your car, but you're like on a date meeting somebody first time. I
get it, but like if we going to the movies, Mike, since when the movies ain't been better high? So it's like, yo, I'm about to go ahead and crack the sunroof in the parking lot and smoke this raw, and then it's like, what if we going to dinner, Mike? Since when? Smoking before dinner ain't been better. Make the food even taste better, Mike. Like, she just gonna have to deal with it. If we going to the beach, since when smoking before the beach ain't make the day better? Because now you just relaxing and you listening to the waves and you hear the birds all wild because you nice and high. Your senses are on point.
Since when does not doing anything before smoking is fucking not better?
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm gonna be faithful to my God, because the more and more I think about it, there was a few situations in my life where I had it good with women, where none of these issues were an issue. The only issues was me keeping my dick in my pants. You feel me? So I know that God will take care of me, and he'll spin one of them type of women right back around that ain't got no issue with that smoking and none of that other funny shit. All they want to do is love me. Let me go out to Stainless Eye Ringer. What is up, my friend? Damn, man. Is this your first time ever calling onto an Untitled?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say, too, man. That's my first Untitled show.
What's good, Stainless, baby?
You know, man, you know. A hot topic. I caught into a decent topic, talking about boxing, and then, what's her name? She threw that topic up?
Naja from the UK.
Naja, that's a nice name. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'm gonna start flirting shit.
Shoot your shot, baby. Shoot your shot.
Nah,
yo,
y'all
she's
don't want
gonna
me
be
on
in
that.
Vegas.
Y'all don't want me on that.
She's going to Vegas for Canelo Triple G. So
Stainless, boy, you better be there, baby.
I'm gonna be there.
Man,
we
I
always
we
gonna be there. Shit. Nah, we can't make it the appreciation night. It'll be appreciation night for free though. It's gonna be appreciation night for free on Triple G, because we're gonna have fighters there, and there's gonna be gifts given away, and you know we're gonna be doing a show. It don't get no better than that.
For sure. I'm about to get off of that, dude. In reference to that though, what makes a man happy? I don't know why people don't figure this out. Nothing make a man happy that didn't already make him happy. You know what I'm saying? Like all a woman can do is stroke his ego, you know what I'm saying, for a few minutes. After a while, he's gonna go right back to resuscitate right back to who he is. Just like you was talking, you know what I'm saying? If I'm a smoke, I'm a smoke. You know what I'm saying? Me, if I'm gonna go to bed, I smoke beforehand anyway. I mean, there ain't nobody who don't know I don't smoke. You know what I'm saying? As far as my private life goes, or my personal life, so you know what I'm saying. But I usually smoke beforehand, because you're talking about enjoying dinner, enjoying the movie, enjoying the beach, like just enjoying the dates. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole reason I smoke it. Nothing else is gonna make sure that I'm chill, calm, and relaxed instead of confrontation or saying anything that's not gonna make this a good date. As far as your car rental shit, yeah, you fucked that up, man. But the main reason I was calling in on that Deontay Wilder, man, speak it, believe it, receive it, man. Speak it, believe it, receive it, because that's probably why you put it out there, man, so I can come back to you. You know what I'm saying? If nothing else, I know I get them enterprise economy rate. Of course, it's free to get on, become a member, but I get economy cards for like $62, $72 a day. So,
man, they got me today. They talking about $61. As soon as you click on it, that shit $90-something. It's like, man, you motherfuckers.
And speaking of believe it or receive it, what's up with the Ireland trip?
He hasn't hit me yet. Today's Monday, right? Today's Monday.
Yeah, it's Monday.
Yeah. I mean, you know, he got an LA house, Atlanta house. I don't know where he at. I'm gonna wait a little bit.
As far as that IBO shit, like it ain't that I don't respect the IBO title. It's just who you done heard of with that's not already a established champion that's riding on the IBO belt alone. You know what I'm saying? Like that's recognizing this.
But that's how Gennady came up. He started with the IBO just like Darchinian.
But when he had the IBO, who knew him? He was still a fighter fighting out of Germany. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think he was Abel Sanchez at the time. Like I'm not saying that it's like a ring magazine belt. You know what I'm saying? That's an actual belt. You know what I'm saying? That's a recognized sanctioned body. You know what I'm saying? And we respect the ring magazine belt, but the IBO belt, maybe it just needs some more time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not something that right up. Like it's, to me, the IBO belt is like having a regular champion, like a regular WBO or something. You know what I'm saying? Like you're not the super champion. It's like the title you get in order to get to the bigger titles. You know what I'm saying? It's a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying, man? Not saying that I don't respect, you know what I'm saying, the belt. you know what I'm saying, or the champion. But I mean, they're not even somebody we know in the US right now. So, and then 14 fights in, like, there's got to be somebody better out there. I've been saying this for like a year and a half now. I would like to see Luis Collazo fight Spence or Crawford. You know what I'm saying? I think that Collazo is still a game opponent who is not afraid of any man. You know what I'm saying? He's another guy that I met in New York when we came up for that TVV appreciation. You know what I'm saying? And he was hungry then. You know, I was surprised that it took him so long to get a fight because or get a televised. Well, it wasn't even televised, but to get a fight because I hadn't heard anything between him beating Vargas. You know what I'm saying? When Vargas was a hot up and coming prospect. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knocked that dude clean out, and he should have been, you know, not back in contention, at least back in the murmurs. You know what I'm saying? You know, top 15 and nothing else, and nobody's mentioned him. And that dude's, he's the goods. I mean, he's tested who he hasn't tested. You know what I'm saying? Who out of the established or champions or fighters that have been around for the last 10 years. You know what I'm saying, like, who you don't take his fight as a significant accomplishment. You know what I'm saying? But we talking about Berto. You know what I'm saying? Like, we talking about food. Like, I'm tired of talking about fighters that are food, and there's no disrespect to them. Well, I don't mean it in a disrespectful way, but I don't really see that as a competition. And you know, to have had a year like 2017 and to be into 2018, and even though we're not getting those great fights, we're getting a lot of unification fights and a lot of surprising turn of events, especially at the last weekend. So I appreciate it, but you know what I'm saying, I need something. I need them to keep giving us what they've been giving us. And those guys that are who should be considered gatekeepers and are not, like, who are getting title contention medals, and like that just don't make sense to me. Like boxing needs to keep on that momentum that it's got, and a lot of these no-name fighters, and like if we got a Jeffrey them, you know what I'm saying, like, then this to me it's not like they really are that relevant. Like, let Berto fight that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
what dude?
Like, I'm not interested in that. What's his name? Thulani Mbenge.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but for Berto, that won't make sense because then it will give Berto relevancy, right? Like, we're trying to throw Thulani Mbenge to someone that already has a title to make them more marketable. But I get what you're saying. For Berto, it's kind of like a stepping stone, but we don't know what Thulani Mbenge has. He's 14-0, but yo, Stainless, exactly. I'm about to be out. This is the end. Want to thank everybody for calling in, obviously, and tuning in. It is time to head up out of here. This has been another episode of Untitled, but we have some great news. Now that Ron has joined us late for Untitled, he and I can let you know that we're going to be doing, I don't know, we haven't picked a day. So we'll probably put out a post on Patreon to decide when to do film study blank, right? So whether it be film study Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, not Thursdays, definitely not Thursdays, something like that. So we'll put out a post, see what day is best for the hosts and the listeners, and we are going to start doing film studies. And Mike has already chosen the first fight that needs to be reviewed. Canelo Triple G took place last year, ended in a draw, and the world kind of divided. Why not go back after the emotions have settled and all the news has died down? Give this one a revision and see if we still score it the way we had it when we watched it, and if we can find any tells to make the right pick for the new one, September 15th. Listen, I am your host, Nestor Gibbs. Find me on Instagram and Twitter at NestGTO, and you can catch my hosts Mike and Ron with the late face.
You can absolutely. Go ahead, Ron. You ain't talked all the time. Go ahead.
Hey, I had to get some falafels for my lady, man. She wanted to get some food last day out here in New York.
Falafels.
So.
Oh, explain to me what the
halal?
hell.
That's halal food, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I had that.
Yeah, she wanted to get some food, so I'm late face right now.
All good, all good. But Ron, this will be kind of your segment here because you're the old go back in history and review shit. So I don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think we should definitely go back, not even just current fights to review, but old school history stuff, because I know we need to brush you up on some Hagler and Hearns and us. I know you don't like to go back, so this would be a good opportunity for you and everyone to kind of learn a little bit. So, but yeah, just Fighter IQ, super late. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, Fighter IQ Media. What about you, Mike?
You can follow me on IG at Gross1911 or on Twitter at Gross2312. And the reason I picked the Triple G and Canelo fight is because it's coming up, and we got a big event going on along with that. So it might be a good interaction for the fans, like once we get there. And also, this fight, man, I don't think it was as close as people want to say. So go ahead.
You said Canelo won easy.
Sorry. Shout out to Wavy in the comment section saying, what's up, TBV fam? He is one of the people that put a comment in the topics and questions post for Untitled show today. And we did answer your question, brothers. Go ahead and press rewind. But anything else, guys?
No, sir. Peace.
All right, well, peace. Till next time.